you woke up. That's the part. Why they don't know it? You know, you woke up this morning, so that's the good side too. Man, welcome to day 1468 of Living the Law of Attraction with me, Dr. Darlaina Rose. I am so excited to be here for yet another day in this installment of goodness that we get to do. We don't have to do it, we definitely get to do it. What's with the light? Hold on. The light don't look right. Oh man, right. Let's try to get the lights right. To play with these lights or something. But I am truly, truly, truly grateful. Let's jump into our 5 minutes of gratitude and just really, really, hey Danny, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jump into this 5 minutes of gratitude. It starts with the words, truly appreciate those around you, and you'll soon find many others around you. Rolf Marston. Truly appreciate those around you, and you'll find many others around you. Fill in the four blanks, something uplifting that someone said or did, an experience I cherish because it taught me something valuable, one clear reason to appreciate the person I've become, something that makes me smile like a kid again. I see so much to be thankful for, and I know without a doubt that life is worth living. I see so much to be thankful for, and I know without a doubt that life is worth living. Oh, if you know without a doubt that life is worth living, put a one in the chat. Who out here knowing that life is worth living with me? We together? We with it? We together? We together? We together? Yes, Yvette. Yes, Yvette. Ones and ones and ones and ones. No matter what it is that you experience, and we know that everything is temporary. Temporary. This too shall pass. This too has already passed. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have our two cards. The first one, this one like just jumped out on the floor. So this one wanted me to tell y'all, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. Did you know that you get to create your own reality? Sure do. It says, I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experience. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experience. The second card says, I know that old negative patterns no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. Each day is a new opportunity. Yesterday is over and done. Today is the first day of my future. Well, isn't it? Today, the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of the best parts of your life. It can't rain forever. My dad used to say that. It can't rain forever. It can't rain forever. My dad said, even the sun got to shine on a dog's behind from time to time. And then what's the other one? A broken clock is right at least two times a day. At least twice a day, a broken clock is right, even though it's quote unquote broken. Mm, let that sit with you. Who even says it's broken? Well, let us jump into our deep breath of life daily inspiration for heart centered living. Because we are people living from our hearts by Alan Cohen. And for December the 28th, it starts with the words primed. Primed. It says, I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm to do the things that ought to be done by me. Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore in his 94th year. I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm to do things that ought to be done by me. Ooh, I love that so much. Let me pause, pause, pause. Noreen said, I traveled to Ghana today, and with the current circumstances I've been experiencing, I should not be going anywhere. Nothing but God. I'm in such agreement, and I can't wait for pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures and pictures. Oh, I'm so, I'm with you, and we all are, and this is such a divine day for traveling to Africa. Why not? And it goes, you are in remarkably good health for a man of 60, the doctor told Mr. Griggs as he completed his physical. What might I ask did your father die of? My father is alive and well, answered Mr. Griggs. He's 84 and quite vital. That's wonderful, remarked the doctor. How about your grandfather? What was his cause of death? My grandfather is also alive. He is 106 years old, in fine health, and he just got married. Married? The doctor asked, stunned. Why would a 106-year-old man want to get married? Did I say he wanted to get married? Experts from mystical yoga to holistic scientists tell us that natural human lifespans is intended to be 120. Most human beings do not have most human beings do not live that long because we live in unnatural ways, eating tainted foods, breathing polluted air, living under great stress, and thinking small thoughts. Were we to purify our environments, diets, lifestyles, and attitudes, we would nearly double the lifespan we come to expect. This means that ages of 60 to 80 would be our prime. Age is a state of mind, and at any moment you can choose what state you will live in. Satchel Paige asked, how old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? How old would you be if you didn't know how old you are? You know, how you feel usually is the determination of that. Do you feel like you're still in your 20s? Do you feel like you're 30? Or do you feel like you're 80? Not a good 80. You get to decide. Our culture instills heavy programming about what people at various ages can and cannot do. All of this is but a belief system that is real if you subscribe to it, and meaningless if you do not. Meaningless if you do not. Live from your spirit in age means nothing. I pray to move beyond concepts of years and fears. Help me remember that I am bigger than any concepts of time and age. I am eternally young, free, and whole. I say I'm 21 each birthday. Yes, Noreen, listen. One of my friends says that too. She said, oh, I'm 21 again. Her birthday's coming up on January 1st. And I already know she's going to say, I'm 21 again. I'm 21 again. How old are we all? 21 again? Let's go with that. 21 again. Imagine that. What did your father die of? He's alive and well. He's 84. What did your grandfather die of? He's alive and well. He's 106 and getting married. Age is just a number. Will you give your human body everything that it needs so that it becomes ageless? It is a choice. I don't even know how many times I said this yesterday. Aging is a choice. Aging is a choice that you make every time you pick up a fork. Aging is a choice that you make every time you drink a drink. Aging is a choice every time you decide whether or not I'm going to stretch my body today. I'm going to exercise my body today. It is a choice. What are you choosing for you? Have you chosen to say, oh, I'm going to get to it, but you've been saying that for a month, 6 months, a year? You've been talking about getting in the gym. You've been talking about getting that walk on. And do you know that this is the time and the season when people decide, let me get back to it. And if that's you, that's okay. Just get back to it. And for those of you who think that you gotta roll up into the gym, you don't. You gotta roll up to your living room floor or your bedroom floor. Someplace where you can do a couple jumping jacks. Someplace that you can maybe walk, maybe outside your house around the block a couple times. Doesn't take anything fancy. No fancy equipment, no anything. It just takes you and a decision. And Noreen said, yep, I exercise in my living room. That's it. What will you do from the day forward? What will you decide to do for your health? What will you do? This is a great time to get back at it. This is a great time for detoxification. This is a great time to start some crowding out. Crowding out the bad stuff in your diet by adding good stuff to your diet. I ain't say go on a diet. That's not what I said. I said adding good stuff to your diet. How about add an apple, an orange, a banana, whole foods, plant-based foods. And maybe every time you want to have a bag of chips, maybe you have two apples instead. An apple and an orange and a banana. Maybe every time you want to eat mac and cheese, you add some other amazing vegetable or something good for your body. Remembering that we just came off of, or coming out of major holidays, and I don't know about y'all, but I know what I did. I ain't even done yet. I still got food left. But what will you do? Will you make a choice for this good body that you get to have? Will you give it what it needs so that it can heal itself? Will you maybe fast a little? Will you add some juicing, something that's going to give your digestive system a rest?
I'm down the street. I got some jasmine rice.
Ah,
I can get some salmon and Brussels sprouts.
ah,
Listen, I pulled up on that girl at 2 o'clock in the morning. I said, "You up?"
Uh,
And Maya was cracking up.
uh,
Y'all, they was outside looking so beautiful.
Come through, come through, come through, come through. Yeah, juicing is the gift of life. Juicing makes a difference, and let's not get juicing confused with smoothies. Smoothies are good too as like a meal replacement, but juicing is a way to get more vitamins, minerals, and enzymes into the body without having to chew anything. See, because juice is so thin, it assimilates into the body within 20 minutes. You have everything that the juice has to offer. Imagine that. Juicing carrots, mm-hmm, juicing kale and greens and all of that. You know, collard greens are so good the way we make them, but they have no nutritional value the way we make them. That's why when you go to health food places, they make them and they still bright green and crunchy. Like, I don't want no crunchy collard greens, but those are the way that they're best. Or by taking them and just putting them in the juicer and getting all of those vitamins and essential enzymes out of it. Mm-hmm. Kale too.
All the nutrients of the collard greens is in the pot,
It's in the pot liquor.
in the pot liquid. Yep,
It's called pot liquor. It's the
pot
pot
liquor.
liquor. Yeah, the pot liquor. You know, it tastes good every once in a while with your spoon or your fork. You taste like, oh, that's so good.
in
That's
the South, they call it pot liquor.
yeah, that's it. They call it that in the north too. Well, my people was from the south, but that's where I heard of that with my aunts and my grandmoms and stuff. Pot liquor. Oh, the pot liquor so good. You could use the pot liquor to cook everything else because it was just so good and so tasteful because everything that was in the collard greens is now in the water, the pot liquor. So let's be mindful. You know, if you want to do something for yourself, buy yourself a juicer, buy yourself a blender. You know, give your digestive system the break that it requires. Give it the break that it requires. You know, your stomach been eating so much crazy, and some of us, got that little thing sitting there, and it's just
Girl, it's not little. Oh
It's
Lord, it's
it's just full. 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 And all you need is a little detoxification, um a little clean out and watch it just go down, go down, go down, go down. This truly is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing and being glad in it. And in that vein, it is so important for us to give the body rest, give these systems rest. We talk about sleep all the time, but what about giving our digestive system a break? What about reset? Yes, factory reset. What about resetting what our body does? Maybe taking a day for a 3-day juice cleanse, like all I'm going to do for these 3 days is just drink juice, not going to chew anything. My friends, Sean and Michelle Clark, every year they do, coming up in January, a 10-day juice fast. They give you everything that's on it, and then all you got to do is hang for 10 days with everything that they tell you to buy, everything they tell you to do. And, all juices are not created equal. Let me just say that. There are some that spin as they juice, and as they juice, they get a little bit of heat, and that heat kills the enzymes. So there are some juicers that are out there that are acceptable, and then there are those that are exceptional. So depending on what your goal is for your body, And I just say we have a tendency to be cheap with ourselves and buy the cheap things for ourselves. But whenever we shopping for other people, we buy the good things and the good stuff. Well, how about get something for yourself that's the good stuff? Get yourself a Nama juicer, um, or something similar that has a slow. I think before the Nama, it was one of the Brevels. One of the Brevels is a slow juicing machine. It doesn't spin quickly. You can always find those masticating ones that just grinds everything up and then you press everything. You know, that's where the words cold press come from because there's nothing heated up. Everything is chill as it processes. So yeah, I don't know. I'm down for a factory reset. I gotta eat all the rest of my food first. Because if it's in the house, I'm gonna eat it. So I gotta eat my food first. How many days? Yeah. Sometime I think maybe I'll be done by the first week in January and ready for a good reset. What y'all think about that? I think this is a good
I
time.
think it's necessary. I have been noticing that's something that I've been noticing being on the road is my gut. Like the the things that just don't agree with me anymore. Like dairy is not my friend anymore. It's like things that are milk based, they just don't agree with me. And my stomach just has this sometimes it just has this uneasy feeling all the time. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is, but I was thinking about that. I'm like, what is that? Like, what is that just, it's not like a upset stomach, but it's just uneasy. It's
Mm-hmm.
like it's not at rest. You
Yeah.
know what your stomach feels like when you feel fine, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not. I think I don't know if it's gas or I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like it's a uneasy feeling in my gut,
Yeah.
and I don't like that. And I'm like, what is that? Like, is
Yeah.
there something in there that need to
Come out.
come out? Like, or I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I remember when you gave the class on good good health
Mm-hmm.
in LCA and telling us you educated us on everything
Mm-hmm.
on from the rooter to the tutor.
I sure
You
did.
had gave us that class. That class was hilarious. I
Oh
was
my God.
I was like, this lady is teaching us. I mean, it's the stuff that you taught us that just sticks in your mind. You can't forget it.
Uh,
It's like, so you pay attention to the things that you put in your body because of that. And
mhm.
it's like yesterday, I ordered my groceries to my truck so I could cook for myself because I wasn't buying nothing else. Like
Mm,
these people now in these places, they don't they don't care what they give you. They will give you anything
yeah.
and feed you anything. And that's one reason why if I just had to pick a fast food joint, there's something quick, I will pick the Waffle House because I can see them cooking my food.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped them. I would tell them quickly,
Nah.
no, don't, no, no, no,
Nope.
that ain't it. The guy gave me some hash browns the other day, Darlena, and when I say they were floating with grease, I
Uh-uh.
had to take the napkin and soak the grease up. I didn't eat that food. I didn't eat it. I
Mm-mm.
paid for it. I tipped the girl. I just really wanted the coffee. I said, Bridget, you just gotta go get you some coffee and stop. All Waffle Houses are not created equal. You do not have to put the whole bucket of that oil on my hash browns. Sir, one scoop. I be almost in training mode with them at Waffle House. Like, hey,
Don't.
uh-uh.
Eh.
No. No, let me stop you because you don't have to do that.
Don't.
One scoop of that oil, spread it out. Let them hash browns just sit there and cook, baby. You ain't got to do all that to the food.
Do all that. You ain't
You
got
you
to do all that.
why is you dumping grease on, and that grease is going it's gonna kill your stomach. It's like, no, you don't have to do all that. But at least I can see them and I can stop them and I can say, excuse me. And I say it with love. I be like, baby. No, not
No,
that.
baby. No,
No,
baby.
baby. No, don't do that. Don't
Don't,
put all that
don't,
oil on my
don't,
food.
don't do that, baby. It's not
That's
necessary.
it's so crazy. But a factory reset is, my stepdad used to do it in the springtime, and he would call it spring cleaning.
Hmm.
Girl, he would pull out that castor oil, and I just would start to cry. I would be like, "Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus!" He finna give us this stuff.
Yeah.
Finna give us this stuff,
It's
Lord have
time for the
mercy.
stuff. It's time for the stuff. But you really don't have to wait. Jeremiah laughing at you, Bridget. It doesn't, you don't have to wait for a specific time. Listen to your body. Sometimes your body is saying that you may feel heavy, you may feel sluggish, like all of that. That means you have to do something now. That means you have eaten way too much. The body is overridden with all of the bad things. I think part of the problem too is people don't drink enough water. You should be drinking your body weight in ounces, half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you should be drinking 75 ounces. Is that right? 75? 75 ounces of water a day, 75 ounces. Same thing when it comes to taking your vitamins. There's nothing efficient about our food. Our food is deficient. So the food does not have the appropriate vitamins and minerals in it. So you have to take a multivitamin and a multimineral every day in order to get what you're supposed to get. Jeremiah said, "Yes, Wellness Sunday. I like it." So yeah, like we there's so much to do and so much going on. So it's important to remember you first, and so that means a quality multivitamin, multimineral, drinking your water, and eating good food. That means all the food can't be dead. Some of the food must be living. You cannot take care of a living body with dead food. Everything can't be cooked. Some stuff, some stuff can't be cooked. So that means you need to eat the spinach and eat the kale and the chard and the romaine lettuce and tomatoes and cucumbers and celery and all of the things that are living. And that includes all of the fruit too, the strawberries, the blueberries. Do you know I just was reading something not too long ago about fennel. I got this new holistic remedy book and I was reading about fennel. Fennel is like an herb, but do you know if you made fennel tea and drank fennel tea that it would help with your eyes? There's also fennel drops that you can make and put in your eyes. You can put the drops in your eyes and drink the tea and correct your vision. Why I never heard that before? The eye doctor never told me to get no fennel. He just told me your eyes getting worse, honey. Every time you go to the eye doctor, it go up one more. It go up one more. First it was 3 point, then it was 4 point, and now it's 5 point. Like it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Yes, Kimberly, do a little bit of research, but yeah, fennel. Yep, just like that, Yvette. Fennel. We were at the botanical garden, and they had a edible garden. And what was in the garden? Fennel. You can't see at night. You can't drive at night. Yes. Listen. Oh, your husband gave you a home apothecary book. Listen. The key to the book is you gotta open the book. Gotta go get the stuff. So what I'm building right now at the healing house, yes, night blindness is a thing, and I remember my mother saying that. Come on, Jeremiah. Kimberly said, I'm so blind at night. And then Jeremiah said, we need the Dr. Rose Apothecary class. I actually wrote that class up already. Because there's some things that you need to have. You need to have a mortar and pestle, to break up stuff. You need to have, it's just certain tools that you need to have in order to build an apothecary. To have some of the things that you need to have in your house. Okay, Jeremiah, first of the year. I have a big meeting this week, and it is my intention to lay out 2026 because it's time. It's time. I'm so grateful and so excited, and I'm so grateful for vigor and vim, for to be able to get motivated. Like literally yesterday, when um I woke up and I said, okay, so we talked about doing these inside outside things. I said, if we're gonna be outside, then I gotta get the deck ready. So I decided I'm gonna paint the deck. And so one of my friends was like, you gonna paint the deck? Yeah, I'm gonna go paint the deck. So I went to the store, and the deck is green. It's green with green things and growy things. So I had to treat it and all that and scrub it and do all that. So I did all that yesterday, and I was all excited to paint the deck today, and it's raining. Boo! But
Well,
soon
it's giving you a day off.
Soon come, soon come, soon come, soon come. So I'm really grateful and excited. Not only is it that, it's the herb tour, like what grows. Like I'm sure we've seen Gwen outside her house, and I'm sure there are things that naturally grow right where she lives. There are things that grow right where you live. You just need to know what those things are. And so to host something that tells you what to look for in your region, you can do that. I was at the flea market one day, and it was a Chinese lady. Well, she looked Chinese. I don't know, Chinese, Korean, what one of them. And she had a backpack on. She had a white plastic grocery bag and a grabber. And she's walking down the street on a random street, and she's pulling out something that's growing in between the concrete, and it was a lot of it, and she's just growing, and I'm thinking to myself, suppose a dog peed on it, like why are you getting that? And then and so I said, what is this? And she said, it's good for eat. It's good for eat. So she's grabbing it up by the root, and she's shaking it off, and then she's dropping it in her bag, and she's grabbing some more and shaking it. Like food grows where you live, even though they took out all of the female plants so that no fruit grows where we live, but there's a whole lot of other things. I see people right here in Georgia going on these tours in the woods and finding mushrooms that grow, like turkey tail and other types of mushrooms that grow right where we live. You don't need no permission to go foraging to determine what grows in your part of the world. So yes, I'm telling you, I thought about that too, but I guess, at the end of the day, everything is washable. We can clean it, we can, do the things. But yeah, like I mean, in the concrete, that's what I thought about. But in the forest, in the woods, I probably wouldn't have those same thoughts. But there's so many ways to get the things that we need, and I think that the lesson that we need to realize is that the body needs a reset. The body needs help. It doesn't get what it needs. So when the disease comes up, the disease is emotionally based. That's first, and then secondly, you can't fix it with dead food. You can't fix it with not giving the body what it needs. The body needs so much. Like God set us up this way, and the food used to have everything. There's a oregano oil is good for a laundry list of things. Laundry list. It's like a natural antibiotic. Yes, there's so many mushrooms that taste like chicken. Oh my God. Like there, I can't think of the one. There's a brand of meal replacement that's made from a mushroom. It's called corn, spelled Quorn. Quorn. It's like a meal replacement, but it's muscle. I mean, mushrooms, but it tastes like chicken. And so there's so many. There's such um a gamut of mushrooms. There's ways to make like ground beef from walnuts. Like there was a time where I cooked only raw food, especially right after my ex-husband was deemed cancer free. We definitely did not jump right back into eating meat and dairy and all of that. We kept it clean, and I learned how to make cheesecake from cashews and pine nuts. Where's my raw book at? And that's what we want. We want food that tastes good. We want food that's textured right, and you can get that with a lot of natural things. And it's just a lesson, and for some of us, it's just getting back to what we know, getting back to what we know, to do the things that takes care of the body. And a lot of you, Manya, Brenda, or Noreen, if you just reach back into your Shanette, reach back into your family tree, I'm sure they got the potion. When I was with my friend in Jamaica, she said, "Oh, we drink the strong back, the guinea weed," and she's telling me all the different things that they drink. Go ask your people. Go ask your people.
Dar- Darlena, they even have strong back ice cream.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, one of the most known ice cream place in Jamaica, girl. Strong back ice cream. You know the men be eating it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, strong back, yes.
Get the strong back. Get the strong back. Right? I know because my friend took me there, and so that's where you got to get back to. You got to get back to those people. There's people that you know right now that they make a winter cider. I saw Brenda put the fire cider in the winter. They make a winter tonic, a summer tonic that helps the body as the seasons change.
Hmm.
So make sure that you are, reach back. You say you want to take care of your body. Go talk to the people who've been doing it.
You know how
I
you
got
talk
my
about
grandmother's recipe
periwinkle?
book like that.
You do? I
She's
want I want to see.
Yeah, I gotta find it. And she used to tell us, she said before they went to the doctor, they went alongside the road and they would pick up the bushes and the herbs and different things, make teas and tinctures and everything way before, I mean, original holistics.
Mhm.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I gotta find that. But she definitely has a couple of
Find
little
it.
recipes with her juices and a lot of herbs and stuff like that.
I was there.
And she was very
Darlena,
much into tea. It was a lot of different teas, bush tea and,
This the
a
bush
lot
tea.
of teas.
Yes, the bush tea. Go ahead, Shanette.
you had said something about periwinkle the other day. I don't know what you
It's
mentioned that.
the color of the wall.
So how about my husband, grandma? She told me a while back that she went to some lady and the lady gave her periwinkle. It was periwinkle that she said she never went to menopause because of that bush.
Mm-mm. Where's
Mm-hmm.
the bush? Where's that bush?
I was
Listen.
like, what, grandma? She said, yep. She said she took that. She never went through menopause because of periwinkle. Mm-hmm. She said that's one of the bush that help with
Listen.
I
women. Yeah,
believe that
women
my
hormones
mother
and
said some
everything.
type of tea. I believe that because my mother didn't either. She and then I think also one of the doctors would just told her have an apple and this and she would drink this other tea, but never did she even not even a hot flash.
Periwinkle is a bush. I don't know. Noreen said my dad lives by the bush. Okay, we need your dad's recipes too. We need to run it back. Like run it back. Like put these recipes in our Telegram group. Listen, I'm telling y'all, if you're not in Going into 2026, if you're not in the room, you're gonna miss so much.
You see those bags I brought y'all? The little soursop bush
Yes.
leaves. How about I was in some Caribbean place yesterday, girl? What, 12, $10 for the little bag? I
Wow.
said, stop the madness.
And you know all they did was go over there and pick it up off the ground.
Girl, just put a slap a label on it.
Yes. But
We
this,
about to do that too. I'm gonna bring some so you can put in the healing house. We're gonna sell that girl right in there.
listen, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It is so important. Like I call it not um happenstance that on the 28th of December, just before the beginning of a new year, that we are speaking about holistic health and how to take care of ourselves. Because the first thing people are going to do, they're going to go to the gym. But if you go to the gym, but you don't take your multivitamin, multimineral, you don't drink your water, like, and depending on what you're going to the gym for, if you don't have the right diet, it won't support it. And I know this because I don't know if y'all remember when we would be doing the call. I would be on my way home from the gym. Every day I'm going to the gym. I'm working different parts of the body and all this. And I'm just trying to figure out why. And I just recently learned that a lot of the reasons why I wasn't getting the results because I wasn't eating enough food. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, Miss Rose, you need to have the same way we say body weight and water, you need a body weight and protein, whether that is plant protein or meat protein, but you need more protein in order to get the results that you want. Okay. So I'm examining what that will look like. I have bags and bags of soursop leaves and lots of other leaves. Come on, Auntie Brand. Oh man, I know you just ought to. You just ought to have come back with whole Jamaica after what you experienced. I would have been grabbing everything too. Like I'm taking this home. Like I had to go through this here. Okay, Melissa, I'm taking all this with me. I hope you filled the suitcase up for all that drama. But yeah, it is all so important that we take care of this one body that we get. It's the only one. It's the only one. You don't get another one. So if this is the only one, I need you to lean in to at least start with what you can. And the one thing that you can start with what you can is your water. Just drink water. Like just start there. If you could get yourself up to shucks, if you could get yourself up to at least a gallon of water, your body would thank you. Your body would thank you. You know, I did when I was doing those classes that Bridget is talking about. I did the class on what color is your pee, and it's telling you a story. What color is your poop? It's telling the story. Yep, I did all those classes. I need to find those videos because it was all
Lord, them classes was hilarious. I said, "Oh my God!" You know what?
yeah.
The I was on a cruise ship, and a doctor taught us a class about what is the best. Like he was asking questions first. You know, people think that exercise is such a good way to lose weight, and he said no. He said what it is that you put in your mouth is going to determine how your body looks more than exercise. He said the food is 70% of your health, and exercise is only like 30% or maybe less than that.
Mhm.
But he wouldn't even call it a diet. He
Mm-mm.
said, because what's the first three words in diet?
Die.
Die.
Die. And he said,
Because
so
that's how
don't
you
be on
feel.
here talking about you on a diet, because he said
That's
you
how you
gonna
feel when
die.
you on the diet. That's how you feel when you on the diet. I don't know about y'all, but the diets always felt
No, it's got to be
I'm gonna
well.
die if I don't get a piece of
It
bread.
feels like punishment. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like life. So I like the term life giving food. Give me something. I like what you say about food. Like
Mm.
you would tell us if the food look dead, I don't want it.
I don't
I
want it.
want food that look alive. Like,
Yes.
please don't give me. Darlene would say, "Don't give me no dead looking food." Like,
I don't want no food that don't look happy. If it don't look happy, I don't want it. Like the food is wilted and brown. Like I'm not eating that. Take this back. And sometimes you take it back. Say I don't want nothing because this is how y'all gonna do it. I don't want it. But yeah, okay, Jeremiah. Jeremiah said put them on YouTube. And Rodney over at oh my God, Rodney's at the Russell Center. He told me, he said, if it ain't nowhere where we can find it, it doesn't exist. I said, oh, shucks, you ain't got to do me like that. He said, it don't
girl, I
exist.
been how long I been screaming YouTube to you?
I know,
Like,
I know, I know, I know.
cause
Yes.
this, I'm telling you, Darlene, it's so much now that YouTube is even adding this content that you have already.
Hmm.
Just YouTube is adding components where people can hype your videos up.
Hmm.
That's why I ask everybody, like, go back and watch the videos. Like, watch it for 10 minutes. Like it. You ain't gotta watch the whole thing. Go
Hmm.
watch Darlena's video from live. Watch it for 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Just put it on. Like, you ain't even gotta sit there and watch it. Turn it on. Turn your phone
Yeah,
on this class. Let it play. Go like the video so that we can build up
the chance.
more people seeing it, because people need to see it.
Yeah.
If we don't watch it, nobody sees it. So therefore, it starts with us. The Bible says charity begins at home,
Hmm.
then it spreads abroad. So we love Darlene here. Go watch the video, like it,
Yeah.
subscribe to the channel,
Yeah.
comment, say something,
Say
say something.
something.
Say something. Let us know that you watched it.
Yeah.
Like, participate in that. And that is free. It don't cost you no money. I see a bunch of stuff on YouTube all day long. I would watch YouTube over Netflix any day of the week. I'll guess YouTube is free, and
Yeah.
I pay money for it because I don't want to see the commercials.
That's
So
good.
guess what? I pay my $13.99 faithfully, so
Yeah.
I don't have to have no commercials, and I will put it on. Just let it play, y'all.
Yeah.
Go if you haven't rewatched the video. Start with this one,
Mm.
and the more people do it in mass, it helps.
Yeah.
But like the YouTube videos, you can send them to people and have them watch it later. Like, they
Okay.
don't have to watch it right then. It's
Yeah.
recorded for you. They
Hmm.
can watch it at their leisure. Like the
Yeah.
Exodus Summit lady, she always say, "Hello, future people. If you're in the future, remember to like the video." And she paused and
Yeah.
she say, "Thank you. Thank you for liking the video. Now subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you get all my videos, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff on YouTube. Ring the notification bell and make sure you leave a comment. Just and all of that is free. It's free. It take 2 minutes. If it take 2 minutes to
Hmm.
do what I just described. So let's remember to support. And that way don't take no look, I promise you you got 2 minutes out your day. If you don't got 2 minutes out your day, you way too busy.
Way
You
too busy.
way too busy if you don't got 2 minutes to support the call that we wake up to every morning. Some of us be sleep on this mug, aka me. Okay, so don't look. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yes, yes. I'm so grateful, and Jeremiah's like, yes, 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 Bridget, yes, 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 Bridget. There's so much to be in gratitude for, and just know that everything that we talked about is unfolding in the Healing House, unfolding for online presence for us to learn more, to do more, so that we can what's the word? So that we can create these beautiful, healthy bodies so that we can move around the world in the most of happiest of ways. So there's so much gratitude. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Mm, 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 mm.
You see me?
I see you and I hear you.
Oh, day.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, with that being said, Dr. Loretta, will you please give us our blessings for this day?
I am so grateful for all you all. I'm grateful for this portal that God has put here for us. Wi Fi and all that wasn't invented for Bill Gates and them. This is for us, and this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing with it. We just have to do it, like Bridget said, be more deliberate about it, be more intentional.
Mhm.
And that that whole apothecary thing, my Pop Swaggerty, my mother's father, was the son who his mother, who was um, indigenous, she was Chickasaw, and she sent him to get the sassafras root and the bark of the tree. He said he was pulling up dandelions and skinnying up trees and drying the leaves, and she did 4 different tonics for each change of season. And he said he would see more white folks at that time than ever in his life, because they were smart enough to come to her. She was we talked about the root lady, and you made it sound like it was something sinister, but she was a healer. She
Mm,
was a healer of her tribe. Her grandmother had been that. So all those recipes are in our lineage. So go get them
mhm,
and pass them down to us.
mhm.
All right. I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming.
Blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm
Blessed.
blessed in the city.
I'm
City.
blessed in the field.
I'm
Blessed.
blessed
I'm
in the
blessed in the
field.
field.
I'm always in the right place at the right time
I'm
Always.
always
Always
in the
in the
right
right
place
place
at
at
the
the
right
right
time.
time
with the right people,
Right.
The
with the
right
right
people
people
doing the right thing
doing the
doing the
right
right
thing
thing
for the right reasons,
for the
Right.
for the
right
right
reason.
reasons.
and everything is in divine order.
And
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 everything
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 is
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 in
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 divine order.
divine
divine order.
order.
As J Bass says, bless us indeed.
As
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 Jay
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 Beth
West
says,
says, bless
Bless
us
us
yes,
indeed.
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 Expand our territory.
expand our
Expand
Expand our
Expand our
our
territory.
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 Extend an open hand of favor to us,
extend
Extend an
Extend an
open
Extend
open
an
hand
hand of
open
of
hand of
favor
favor
to
favor
to
to
us
us,
us,
that we may do no harm,
that we
that
may
so
we
that
that
we
may
we
may
may
do
do
do no
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 harm,
harm.
no
harm.
harm,
and we let go and let God.
and
And
we
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 let
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 go
go and
go
let
and
and
let
God.
let
and let
God.
God,
God
Then go with the flow
go with the
And
Go with the
and
go
go with
with
the
the
flow.
with the
flow,
flow.
flow
and let the blessings and the money roll in
and let
And
And
the
let
let the
the
and let the
blessings and the
blessings
blessings
money
and
and
the
the
money
money
roll in
roll
roll in
roll
from
in
the north, south, east, and west,
from
from
the
the
from
north,
the
north,
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 south,
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 east,
south,
east,
and
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 east,
west,
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 from above and beneath,
from
from
above
from
and
above
beneath,
and
above
above
beneath,
and
and
beneath,
beneath,
from known and unknown sources.
from
from
known
from
unknown
known
known
and
and
sources.
unknown
So
unknown
they ended up
sources.
getting
sources.
together and getting married, huh?
Tell us about the money,
Pretty.
doctor.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
We
Right.
We
never
never
run
run out.
out.
We always have more than enough,
We always have
Always
We
have
always
more
have
than
more
enough.
than enough.
more than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More
More
than
than enough
enough to
to
do
do anything our
anything
heart
our heart
desires.
desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More
More
than
than enough
enough
to do
to do
anything
anything God
God
puts
puts
on
on our
our
hearts
heart
to do
to
for
do for
others.
others.
Thank you,
We
Jane.
have money to spend, money to lend, and money to keep.
Money to
We have
We have
money to
money to spend,
spend, money
money
to
to lend,
lend,
and
and
money to
money to
keep.
keep.
Remember to break out part of that kept money and put it back in the ground for the next crop. Hallelujah. Our bank is in heaven,
Heaven.
Heaven.
and we're the branch banks.
Yes.
God trusts us. We're the spout where the money's coming out.
Yes.
So he's sending us to go do our assignments. That's people are waiting for us, y'all. We got to do our due.
Yes, yes, yes.
Amen.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same station.